Yukendoit's Further Adventures in Japan.
Hello, you wonderful people. I'm here at Universal Studios Japan, and like the people in front of me, I'm here for one thing and one thing only: to see the final day of Universal Cool Japan. Today's the last day that Attack on Titan, the ride, and the Godzilla attraction will be here. Also, that giant, massive Titan is going too. And if I'm lucky, I can go on the ride that these girls are actually dressed up for. It's kind of funny, I was behind them in line and they couldn't get into the park because the camera didn't recognize them because they're wearing costumes. Now, I think I've come to Universal Cool Japan at least 5 or 6 times, and every time I've come, I wanted to do the Attack on Titan ride, but things delayed me from doing it, and I'm right in front of it right now, and it's closed. They've already opened the Godzilla queue, but we just closed the Attack on Titan thing because they only have it open for like 4 hours. Well, I waited to the last possible day and the last possible minute to go to see the Attack on Titan show, and unfortunately, unlike those happy people that are about to walk in right now, I won't be able to make it in. This is one of those things where you're just a day late and $1 short. I think that girl right there might be a fan of Dragon Quest. Though the ride is technically closed and unavailable to get in at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, there are a ton of people that are just dressed up and ready to show off their Attack on Titan cosplays. And I can't mention this area without saying thank you to all the people that found my video the first day of Universal Studios Cool Japan. I've got a ton of comments and a ton of subscribers. And I want to say thank you for everyone who subscribed and watched the video, because I literally got like 100,000 views on that video in like a couple of days. That's pretty good for me. And what's interesting, on this last day of the event, only 4 of the original attractions are going on. The Conan Escape the Room and the Battle of the Warring Stage show that was at the Saka Castle are currently closed. And the only thing you got is the Monster Hunter, Attack on Titan, Evangelion, and Godzilla attractions that are still here on the final day of the event. Oops, sorry, Conan's still going. Just ticket sales are closed. And also I was informed multiple times that this is called a kirin, which kirin in Japanese actually means giraffe. And that is totally not a giraffe. So thank you for everyone that's told me what the name of this creature is. Now I know. And they have this every year. This is the Monster Hunter little wagon where they have all the food, and obviously the food sold out. It was so good. You got some energy drink with ice, honey, and yuzu. I don't know what yuzu is. You got well done steak, the great, not the best, the great. And the only thing you can get, which is a Faline grub, which looks like it's 008, but that's 880. It's about $8 for that, but it comes in a box, like Jumanji. See, I'm not familiar with Monster Hunter. I'm more familiar with Dragon Quest than Monster Hunter. And also, this is the full line for Attack on Titan. I can see why they have it closed. Perhaps if I was here an hour earlier, I could have seen a massive Titan. Oh, there's one right there. It's armored. You know, I notice that people get really upset when you use adjectives to describe things that have names. That's the armored Titan. I called it large or colossal, which is another name of a Titan. And people are like, it's the armored Titan, you loser. What are you doing? Sorry, man. Can't get everything right all the time. Speaking of getting things right, do you guys know what's taking over this area? Because it's pretty cool. There's no signs of it inside the park, but this theater is going to be taken over by Dragonball and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, a show I have never seen anything of, but I know they use Roundabout by Yes to end their show. And they are also gearing up for the summer event where they have water pistols. A lot of kids and some adults buy water guns and they just spray people. Last year I missed it, but there's actually a one-piece show that you don't have to pay for that's a water fight. Actually, they engage the audience to throw water at them as they're acting, and they spray the audience completely with water. I caught the tail end of it once, but I didn't get the chance to see fully all of it. What is this? Well, something's going on. It looks like there's going to be a concert at the Universal Globe. Unfortunately, I was not invited, so I don't know anything about it. Whoever is playing, a lot of people are here. Perhaps maybe the person who's playing is Spider-Man and he's just sneaking off because, you know, Spider-Man hanging out with his umbrella over here. I wasn't informed by Spider-Man, but I was informed by the guy who's working for Spider-Man that a group called Dreams Come True is playing today. I don't know who that is. But it's okay, I've been in the minority before. It's a good place to be because no one knows what the heck you're talking about. I don't see why those characters are so popular. But it's okay, I like being in the minority. However, if I was able to come up with a franchise that was this popular, I'd be very happy because I would be very, very rich. For the next event that they're doing, they actually have one thing that's already open, which is Sanji's Pirate Restaurant involving One Piece. It looks like there's an actual show. So they put a dinner show into this theme park. Yeah, I know Walt Disney wanted to do that with the Tiki Room at one point in time. He wanted to make it a dinner show, but then they're like, why don't we just put the birds up and do a whole show? I suppose if you're a fan of the franchise, you definitely enjoy this. But speaking about One Piece, if you really enjoy that show, you're gonna love what they're doing for this event. Like One Piece, Waterworld gets completely changed into a one-piece show. And you think, man, that's awesome. They got a whole big stage show, but you have to pay 20,000 yen or 30,000 yen to see it, which is about 20 or 30 bucks. And for the event that starts tomorrow, they've already built the stage that's going to lead guests in so they can start telling the story of what they want to do. The extra cost really sways me, but they only do 1 or 2 shows a day, and it's like an hour long. I hear it's a real spectacle, like Gladiator spectacle. Oh, and aren't these cute? That's adorable. And Jaws is back. I really like this ride. I wish I knew enough Japanese that I could be a skipper on this ride. That would be the dream job. I know that Super Nintendo World is going to be a huge expansion. I know it's happening between this area and the Waterworld area. I just hope that Jaws is not affected because I really, really like this ride. But because all of its physical effects, live actors that are needed, I could see this being a budgetary strain on the company. If you want to see a really good video on the history of the Jaws ride, check out Defunctland's video about it. It's incredible, really detailed. Kevin Perger, the guy that runs Defunctland, is really thorough in his explanations and his research. I wish I could be like him. You know, I've seen the real Pantages Theater. I don't remember a roller coaster going to it. What movies are they playing today? Oh, The Birds. Hitchcock would be proud. That's a pandering joke, right? I'm pandering to an audience. Jimmy Johnson's here at his post, just looking out for good deals. I'm gonna find them. I don't know how, but I'm gonna find them. And it looks like they're actually using the New York City Library facade for a stage for their summer event as well. It's interesting not seeing a giant roller coaster go through that building. Well, this whole area is about to change too. It looks like they're already getting ready for it. And I'm a little upset I didn't get to see the Attack on Titan thing. Godzilla attraction is really, really awesome. This version of the attraction could only really work in Osaka because it takes place in Osaka. And that's where half of the target market of Universal Studios Japan actually comes from too. So as all the cosplayers say goodbye to that massive Titan, so will I. Because tomorrow if you walk over here, there's going to be a big, big construction wall that will not allow you to see this anymore, and it will be taken away. To where? I don't know. Where did that wall go? Where did the 2 fighting Titans go for the first time they did this? I don't know. But all I know is that you can do it, I can do it, we can all do it. You guys stay groovy, and more than likely, I'm going to be here tomorrow to see the new stuff that they have here. So, stay tuned for that. Stay groovy, guys. Peace. Oh, excuse me. It doesn't start tomorrow. It starts 5 days from now. Oh. But I got to tell you, I'm really excited for some Dragon Ball Z. But we'll see if we can see some JoJo, too, huh?